I'm gonna start this off like every YouTube apology video ever by saying I didn't want to have to make this video. The dream drama, I just really didn't want to touch on it because it's a topic that I don't really particularly enjoy talking about. But there's just been so many updates on it recently that I felt I had to make some kind of update video on it. I'm a little bit late to it because, to be honest, I planned on making this video 2 weeks ago, but it fell through like every other video idea I've had, and 2 weeks later, I'm here, um, and I'm sure most of you have seen the what's gone on, the new, like I said, the new things that's going on with this dream situation. I made my video before all of that stuff on Snapchat and all that came out, or on Twitter, I guess. So I'm gonna get into all of that. Um, but I'm gonna start that. But before I do that, I'm gonna say a few things. One, I plan on streaming here a little bit more. I hate to be a sellout or whatever, but I'm gonna try streaming on YouTube more. So just look out for that, I guess. Um, and I guess that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna dive in with the first major thing, which is um, there was this Twitter account. I forget exactly what it was called, um, but it was this Twitter account that was basically made to expose Dream for being a groomer. That's what this whole situation is about. I recommend you watch my video, basically dissecting this whole thing before this new piece of evidence came out. Um, so basically, this Twitter account was posting this video that Dream allegedly sent to a minor. I'm not going to describe it. I'm just going to play it for you here. I think now you can see why I was hesitant to describe the audio in any way. I'm not going to. Um, I didn't know whether or not I should put it in the video, but I figured why not? I don't. Other commentators have. I don't think it's that big of a deal as far as breaking terms and all that is concerned, but it is a big deal considering this whole Dream controversy. Now, in my previous video, I talked about how there was a lack of evidence of Dream really doing anything. The only thing there was a clip from one of Dream's streams that was taken out of context. But now there seems to be this piece of evidence of Dream, doing what he just did. Um, the thing is, though, is that we don't know. Same like it really hasn't changed much. I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible. I'm not trying to victim blame in any way, and I'm not trying to save save Dream or whatever. But it's just you can't necessarily prove 100% that this is Dream just from the audio. It shows a Snapchat account, but from what I can tell, there's no way to prove that that is his. I mean, we don't know exactly who he sent this to. We don't know what their age was. You don't know any of this, and like I said, the main thing here is that we don't know if this was Dream or not. So, although this evidence is definitely something that very weird, and if it turns out that Dream sent this, then I would hope that his career would be over. I really wouldn't look at him the same way again. I wouldn't want to watch any of his uploads. And Dream hasn't really. I don't think he said anything about it, but we can only assume that his video that he said he was going to make about the whole situation, he'll probably address it in that video, I would assume. Because that's definitely something you want to address, because right now everyone's just kind of taking it for what it is and taking it as what he did. But like a lot of other commentators, not just me, has said, there's nothing really to prove that this is him. But still, if it turns out that it is him, I don't know. Maybe someone will come forward with some evidence that's actually, has proof that it's him. We'll just have to see what happens right now. Although that this is I guess a bombshell, it really doesn't prove anything. So as far as as far as that is concerned, it's pretty much in the same place. But that's not the only major change that has happened. Um, during all this, a little bit before, maybe, I'm not 100% sure on the exact timeline, Dream got into a beef with the most random person you could possibly think of. I want you to think of any celebrity and that Dream could have possibly beefed with over anything, not necessarily this situation, but over anything. And you could have thought of anybody in any kind of community, any celebrity, but I'm sure that you didn't think of the voice actor for Gumball in the Amazing World of Gumball. I have no idea what his name is. I forgot. I only know him as the voice actor for Gumball. He's also in another, in or not. He's also in quite a few other kids' children's shows. I'm pretty sure Dora the Explorer is one of them. Just the most random person out there. I'll go ahead and play another clip of Dream and the voice actor for Gumball getting into an argument inside of a Uber, it appears.
If I'm putting you on game, right?
Yeah.
See, you still
No,
I'm not going.
So you're asking why
I'm not going because you're manipulating. The same thing you say you not want to do or you went through, you're doing the exact same shit. And you're using all these bullshit excuses of why you're still fucking up. So you're the type of person, you're gonna have to bump your fucking head for you to learn. So when somebody who is older than you,
I want to tell you right now, you are Australopithecus Cro-Magnon rock fucking stupid. You're retarded. You're fucking Down syndrome. I don't give a fuck. You do not understand that your literacy level needs to be brought up from the fucking Mariana Trench, and you have a fucking issue with your intelligence. When the bites come or the ants come at me, it'll take 10,000, 100,000 of them to take me down. So that's how minuscule you are to my size, right? My stature of intelligence, character, body, and reverence in the world. 1K is better for this pussy who doesn't want to give away his millions. Are you Jewish? No, man, because I'm going to do movies, stand-up comedy, everything, all the shit. Music, whatever the fuck, e-commerce. You don't understand that you're talking to, like, a Michelangelo of my time. Right? Like, I'm a genius, Albert Einstein level history bookmaker. You're going to be forgotten like the dust in the sand when you're in the fucking Sahara and there's 100 million, 1,000 billion fucking sand particles. You're going to be one of those, and I'm going to be a statue erected in gold. So understand that. I am like this because ADHD, autism, neurodivergent.
I have ADHD as well.
Right, but because you said that's what the mask is, I think you're a faggot, all right? So that's why. You're really cool, Dream. I still want to fight you. And all of the shit that's happened tonight, it's not going to make it a fucking, like, brutal marauder. I'm not going to be a brutal marauder. I'm going to, like, literally, like, either you're going to be paralyzed or you're going to be dead. Like, I'm serious.
Okay, man. Can you fight?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Tyrell, I apologize.
Oh, no, I'm good. I know, and I'm sorry for
I met him tonight.
So just in case you were unable to tell, it's Dream in the back of the car taking all of this, and the voice actor for Gumball in the passenger seat. He's talking about all this, going full Kanye West, talking about how he's this Michelangelo, he says, this insane person who's going to be into e-commerce and how he's going to be a statue erected in gold, when he is the voice actor for Gumball in the Amazing World of Gumball. I hear his voice and the only thing I can picture is Gumball. Like, nobody, you're the voice actor for Gumball. I'm sure he's made a living, but are you really this amazing artist? I mean, it's just insane. It's just, I don't even really know what to say to it. I guess the video really speaks for itself. But I thought that was just something necessary to add on to, because it's just the most random beef in the middle of this insane controversy that Dream's in that's very serious. And we still don't know who is right and who is wrong. We don't know who's lying and who's not. And, we just have this third contender, and it's Gumball. I mean, if I'm Cartoon Network right now, I would make. I don't know if Gumball is still airing episodes. I haven't been on Cartoon Network in a number of years, but if I'm them, I'm getting them back, and I'm making a parody episode about Dream. Obviously, they probably wouldn't be able to say his name or whatever, but that's oh, that'd be amazing. But yeah, that's just crazy. And there's just been this Twitter beef between him. I'm not gonna waste my time and go through all of it. Um, Also, the Gumball. I'm just gonna call him Gumball because I forgot his name already. Allegedly assaulted Dream as well. You know, he's talking about fighting Dream and how he's gonna end up either paralyzed or dead. Apparently that did actually happen. He wasn't paralyzed or dead, obviously, but there was some kind of assault that happened to him. And also, I forgot to mention this, as you saw in the video, the actor for The Amazing World of Gumball was just saying slurs, calling him, you know, obviously I'm not going to repeat him, but just calling him all this stuff. He asked him if he was Jewish, and then the video cut, so Lord only knows what he said after that. Maybe he really did go full Kanye West, but who... I wouldn't expect the actor for Gumball to be like that. I really wouldn't. So that's just an insane... an insane turn of events in the manga here. I don't know. It's just crazy. I can't stop laughing about it because it's so random. It's just so insane. But that's pretty much it for that. I just wanted to go over the Dream drama, the Dream controversy again, because it's very serious, but people like the actor for The Amazing World of Gumball, I guess they keep it entertaining. But it is hard to laugh at it considering what, you know, what could potentially be going on with Dream. Again, as I said, we really don't know if he has or hasn't yet. I don't want to make any assumptions until Dream has what he has to say. Maybe Dream has some piece of evidence that we don't yet. Nobody really knows, but until then, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. I'm going to hit you with the post-credit scene here. As I was wrapping this video up, there were a few things that I forgot about that I wanted to talk to. First off, I'm not going to pull it up in the video, but if you go to Dream's Twitter right now, not the pinned tweet, but the one below it, he has something that slightly addresses the video that was published. He doesn't directly address it. He kind of does. Basically, what he says is that he's going to... The video I showed you, not the Gumball one, but the one before it, the one on Snapchat, he's going to be addressing that in his video as well, as most people assumed he would be, but he just confirmed that he's aware of it and that he's going to, you know, he says it's false and he's going to debunk it. He keeps talking about how he is going to be able to debunk all these claims, so I'm curious to see what happens. Maybe he actually can prove that he's innocent. I don't know exactly what he would have to prove that he's innocent. But I mean, vice versa, there hasn't been anything that proves he's guilty. Again, I'm not on anyone's side here. I'm never on, you know, it's just really difficult to pick sides in a very, very serious situation like that, like this. Another major thing here is I'm trying to stall for time because I won on this particular Skywars footage. I won this game. I'm trying to stall for time so much. I want to see you guys. I want to see myself win this so bad. Not because I'm a narcissist or anything, but because I want you guys to see it. But another thing is that well, there's two more things I want to talk about. One is that a little bit before the Snapchat video came out, one of the women that Dream was accused of doing what he did to, actually went to the police, making this very serious. So that kind of makes you think, you know, how serious was this if she went to the police, and if they're involved. That's why Dream was so quiet, because there actually was a legal battle. I touched on this a little bit in the previous video, but I just want to make that clear that there was an actual legal battle, and that's why Dream has been so quiet. And it's assumed that maybe that whole thing is wrapped up private, or has been wrapped up privately. We still don't know. Again, maybe Dream will address that in his video. I have no idea. Also, I wasn't 100% sure about if Gumball did actually assault Dream, but according to Dream, he did. I heard that floating around on Twitter that Gumball assaulted Dream, and I kind of took it with a grain of salt. I didn't know if that was actually true, but it turns out, yeah, Gumball probably actually did get into a fight with Dream, which is, I mean, it's not a good thing, but I really want to see the video of that Dream versus Gumball. It kind of reminds me of those epic rap battles of history, except it's Gumball versus Dream. And it's not a rap battle, it's an actual fight. I'd be interested to see what that would look like, but I just won, let's go. but that's pretty much it. Just want to throw a few extra things in. See you.